I went to Stratton for 3 days over the weekend of December 10th. This is my second time at the resort, and the last time I went was in March 2018, so I was very excited to come back and ski. Only 5 lifts were open this time, but when I went back in 2018, everything was open, and I remember riding a bunch of these lifts. So let's rank them up. Let's start with the few lifts that I have no memory of. Solstice, South American, and Villager were the few that I don't remember, as well as the carpets. But no one cares about the carpets. Stratton has quite an impressive lift catalog, with a double, triple, and 2 fixed grip quad chairlifts. Their detachable portfolio is even more impressive. A high-speed quad, 4 high-speed 6-packs. Yeah, that's right, 4 of those capacity monsters. And then a 10-person gondola. Number 7. Tamarack Triple, 1978 Borvig Triple. I don't have much to say about this. The terrain it serves is beginner level, the lift is slow, it's old. From what I remember, we only used this as an access lift from the condos. We stayed in one of the houses and would rather ride there and get a nice warm-up run down to Amex and the gondola. It's not terrible, but it gets buried under the impressive Stratton lineup. Number 6. Summit Gondola, 1988 Palma Falcon 10-person gondola. Yeah, I'm putting the 10-person gondola in 6th. Hang on, let me explain. I remember liking this back in 2018 when I saw a gondola and thought it was epic. But now, I see how big of a problem it is. It serves decent terrain, but it was down on wind hold a lot when I was there. It didn't run fast when it ran, and it definitely shouldn't be classed as a 10-seater. So cramped. The only purpose that this has is to draw people away from Amex, in my opinion. Stratton is better off just adding a 5th 6-pack, maybe with bubbles. Number 5. Sunrise Express, 2001 Garaventa C-Tech Stealth 3 6-pack. This is another one I don't remember too well. I remember it as a longer ride with worse terrain than the lifts above it on this list. Of course, it's still a fast capacity monster, but I just don't remember it well enough to put it above these other lifts. Number 4. Snowball Express, 2018 Doppelmayr Uni G Detachable Quad. This didn't even exist when I was there in March 2018, so my only review is from now. I definitely caught some bad days for Snowball. This thing gets killed in high winds, and all 3 days were windy as hell. This meant it never ran faster than 750 FPM, and the terrain off it was not very good, as most of the hard stuff was closed. I still enjoyed the long, winding Mike's Way trail. Overall, it's a pretty good lift. Number 3. American Express, 1995 Doppelmayr Uni-M/Uni-L Detachable 6-pack. This was by far the most consistent lift at Stratton. It ran 800 FPM plus all weekend, had great capacity, served the race trail, which I was skiing on with my school team. It also is a great way to bypass the gondola, so then you can go to Ursa and then to the summit. I could get a nice 45-second run down, and then in 4.5 minutes, be right back at the top. Just a fun lift all around. It also has the best drive and return terminal surrounds on the whole mountain, so for someone like me who is shooting a lot of video, that's definitely a bonus. Number 2. Shooting Star, 2001 Garaventa C-Tech Stealth 3 Detachable 6-pack. The twin of Sunrise, but this one is just better. Same great capacity and fast ride, but I remember this having some insane terrain. I haven't ridden it since 2018, and I'm excited to get back one time and see it go. I remember skiing polar bear in my ski lesson about 10 times because I loved it so much. I remember riding it alone and not being able to pull down the bar. I was freaking out as the chair accelerated up the steep slope out of the return. If I was a regular at Stratton, this is where I would do my laps. Number 1. Ursa Express, 1999 Garaventa C-Tech Stealth 2 Detachable 6-pack. Ah, Ursa, such a great lift. Another consistent one on this trip. It hovered around 800 to 900 FPM the whole weekend, and was officially the fastest lift I rode while I was there. The terrain it has is great as well. There's this one part of Black Bear where it turns to the right at a super steep angle, and it was definitely the best jump I had during the whole weekend. I never waited in line thanks to that awesome speed and capacity, and I just really appreciated this lift the whole weekend while the gondola was down. It ran really reliably while I was there, and it was a cool ride through the trees. Frank's Fall Line was probably my second favorite trail while I was there. It's really nice, so you can basically go anywhere from the top of this lift as well. That's gonna wrap up today's video. Have you guys ever been to Stratton? If so, rank the list in the comments. Hope you guys continue to have a great holiday season. See you next time.